So, welcome along to another coffee tasting, but as you can see from the title, it's slightly different. We're inside the Palace of Westminster. Now, Jaden and I have just done a tour of the Palace of Westminster, which you'll be able to see on our other channel. We will talk about it, show you some pictures and various other bits and pieces, but that's completely different. But once we're here, we thought, do you know what? I wonder what the coffee's like inside. And we thought we'd go to their cafe. Let's face it, any tour isn't complete without a stop at the gift shop or a stop at the cafe. So, whilst I have a lovely coffee, Jaden's having an ice cream. Ice cream good? Yeah, we've got a thumbs up for the ice cream, so fantastic. Let's do it different. And we love doing stuff inside features, so you know if it's worth having a coffee there or whatever. I'd certainly suggest it's probably worth coming to the cafe, because after you've done the tour, if you are doing the tour when Parliament is in recess, and I can't recommend that highly enough, then you probably do want to come for something to eat and drink afterwards, which is what we're doing. Anyway, hello, how are you? Hope you're all doing well. If you're new and you've found us because the YouTube algorithm, God bless it, has served this up as an unusual thing for you to watch, we're here because we like to go around London, try all the different independent coffee shops, so you don't have to go to your Starbucks, your Costa Coffees, your Neros, etc. We go and try the independent ones, the slightly outlandish ones in a feature, so you know if you're coming for a coffee how good it is. Now, just as a aside, I always drink a black Americano. Now, the reason I drink a black Americano, apart from the fact I like that, is also because there's no messing with the taste. It is just, well, the pure coffee, okay? We mark it out at 25, so we'll give you a score out of 25. The lowest number we've ever achieved is a 2. And that was a pretty appalling coffee, and that was funnily enough, from a chain, a very small chain, but a Danish bakery chain, which will remain nameless, but we'll put that there. And the highest one we've ever got is a 25 out of 25. Yes, we've only found one, and we call that London's perfect coffee. But anyway, there you go. So that gives you an aside. Now, we're going to score it out of 5, as we normally do, which is on aroma, it is on acidity, it's also on sweetness, it's also on the body, and it's also on the finish. So each one of those gets 5, and that gives us our total of 25. And if anyone's been watching wondering what the hell I've been doing for the last couple of years, there you go. Helps you guys as well. Anyway, should we go for it? Okay, so black Americano, as you saw in the build-up for the coffee, it's in China, which is lovely. The question is, what's it like? Right, also, as an aside, never ever do I try it beforehand, all right? So it's always a try live on camera, so you guys get to see it. So, let's give it a go. Right, so let's go for the aroma. Now, I've got a funny feeling, judging by the sight of it, this isn't going to be a wonderful coffee, okay? Now, I'm going to put my glasses on, and you're probably thinking, why are you putting your glasses on when you're having a sniff? Good question. So I can actually see it, not put my nose in it. It's probably the ideal answer. Right, there is something there. There's something slightly woody. But you know when you go to the woods on a winter's day and you come across damp wood, and you lift up that piece of damp wood and it sort of breaks away, you've got wood lice that come out from underneath it. Well, it's not the smell of the wood lice, that's the good news. It's the smell of that damp wood, which is okay, and it sort of really does sort of bring that wintry smell. And on a day like we've got in London today, when it's 25 degrees, probably not the ideal option. But anyway, yeah, it's that sort of dank wood smell. There you go, that's what we're going to call it, dank wood. What would I give the aroma? Well, he's got one, and it's coming at me. I'm going to give that a 2. Okay, so the aroma, I'm definitely giving a 2 for, okay. Right, let's next go for the acidity. So what does it do to your tongue when you take that sip? So here we go, let's go for the acidity next. That's more pleasant than I thought it was going to be, actually. There's a little bit on the acidity, it's there, it's sharp, and then disappears quite quickly. Which is, yeah, it's not too bad, actually, considering. Let's just go for that again. Right. Okay, So acidity-wise, let's give you the result of acidity. So acidity is there, it's on your tongue, it's there quite quick, it disappears. But then it sort of hangs around again a little bit. So acidity is not bad, it's not unpleasant like for some of the funny coffees. I remember going to St James's Park, and that was a really weird coffee. So for acidity, I'm going to give that a 3 because it's quite an unusual one because it sort of there disappears and it sort of comes back again. Sort of repeats on you. Like a good old kipper, if you're going to go English styly. So anyway, let's go for 3 on that one. Right, next bit is the sweetness. Ooh. Nothing there at all with the sweetness. You have to excuse the noise of chairs because we're in a cafe. It's very echoey in here. It's in a sort of a modern part of the building, but as you can see, the roof is quite low. But anyway, yeah, there's a little bit, but it's hardly anything at all. I'm going to give that a 1. God, we're certainly variety with the scores, aren't we? So we've gone for a 2, a 1, and a 3. So that puts us on 6 so far, and that's on the sweetness. Right, let's go for the body next, and let's go and have a look and see what the body's going to do. Now this one, I think it's a bit of a weakened coffee. So let's have a look. There you go. Is it? Oh no, there is a little bit. There is a little bit gathering, but not much. It is quite watery. Okay, so body-wise, on the swirl round, we had to be quite delicate because there's still quite a bit of coffee in there. So on that one, I'm going to give that a 2. So that puts us on 8. And then the finish. The final score for the finish. Okay. As a finish, as a coffee is concerned, if you're thirsty, definitely come and grab a coffee or grab something else if you fancy something thirst quenching, because this is not a thirst quenching coffee. Am I going to give another one? Definitely not. So it's definitely not up there in the highs. It's okay. It's pleasant. I would call it a meh coffee. Yeah, sort of middle of the road. So for a finish, that's going to get a 3 for me. All right, so that's going to get a 3. So that gives us 6, 8. That gives us 11 as a total for coffee at the UK Palace of Westminster here, and at the Houses Apartment. Now, it's just to be quite honest, it's one of those ones. It's lovely to come inside, just come and have a drink, come and have a bit of refreshment, even if it's not coffee. Come into the cafe, because after you've done an hour and a half of walking around, if you're doing the tour, which is well worth it. Did I mention that? Yeah, it is well worth it. You probably do need something a little bit after, so come and have it. Now, we do love going inside and we do love trying stuff inside. Now, one of the first coffees that we ever did was at the Victoria and Albert Museum, long time ago. And oh my word, that is a cafe to go to. If not for the coffee, for the decoration of the cafe. So the Victoria and Albert Museum of Coffee is in the top right-hand corner. If you fancy supporting us and getting a name check, there's a QR code coming up at the end. You can always donate. You can buy us a coffee, and then we will give you a massive shout out as a thank you and help support the channel. And until next time, we'll leave you with the Victoria and Albert Cafe up in the top right-hand corner, and we'll catch you on our next coffee tasting. Thanks for joining us. And until next time, I'm going to have a little bit more. Cheers. Yeah.